Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bastoni gets it clear.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi. And Messi! The Czech Republic with the corner. They're first. Drogba can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Goal! The Czech Republic! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
The Czech Republic have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luis Suarez has a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Pedri.
Dundee really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Messi. Pedri. Kaka. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Drogba engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Oh, good ball. Shots on here. In once, goes in for the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, played right into his path. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Rudiger. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. And that is out of play. Vieira. Pull it. That is good alertness. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Dundee really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
And the shot! Chouameni clears. Haaland chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be...
He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Drogba. There's the hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The Czech Republic needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
Vieira! Referee's given a throw. He's played it long. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé. And it's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Stoichkov getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past. And here's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Dundee have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely...
And time is up. Dundee have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Julie! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Julie actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Raul. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. In with a header!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Had a shot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Thuram. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, he's not getting any further than that. Shifted upfield. Maldini. Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul. Nesta calmly anticipates. And it's Hullet. Raul. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gnabry. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Interesting ball. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's had it nicked away. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
Mackay! It's there! The breakthrough strike!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot. Costa Curta. That looks a good ball through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Julie. Dundee, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Haaland. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Kaká! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Good read, needed to be. Puyol with the clearance.
That's what has to...
Great hit! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Tries a shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Dundee take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a throw.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out wide. The ball's gone astray. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus spots it and intercepts. Fiddles it through. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland, Drogba. Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Always looking for that half a chance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Dundee clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hullet. Haaland! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Dundee clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Dundee could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to...
And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Dundee clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Sané. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared away. Luis Suarez. And it's Drogba. And it's Drogba. It's a sweet ball, that. Sané. Del Piero. Now the finish! Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored.
In with a header! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pull it. This is promising. Kaká. Oh, straight hit! That's another chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he latch on to this? Sané stood his ground strongly. That's a good run down the left.
Great feat, that.
There's the ball in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Messi looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That is definitely not his best. Well, that's a little loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played in deep, and the finish! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Threads one in. Now it's Sané. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Great chance! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to...
Can he finish? Well, now it's... And he's following up! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed.
And the half-time whistle goes. Dundee come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Del Piero! And he's gone looking for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Dundee do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, there is a look that says it all. And it's Del Piero. And the shot! And Sonny! Oh, he's really drilled it. Well read, nice interception. Dundee still have the cards to affect this game. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Koundé deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Pedri. Del Piero. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Dundee have a free kick.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Hullet is standing over this one. Bellingham. Iniesta getting this one clear. And here's Bellingham. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Goes in for the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Figo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations
of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Kaká. Now there's a fine ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's Messi.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram. Some really good ball movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Dundee clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Drogba. Messi. Davids. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Figo. Wan-Bissaka. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And Messi! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Dundee really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Kaká. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's
Son Heung-min!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Hullet. And here's Drogba. Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Darwin. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, and he's through the middle. Look at the space here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hits one! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And time is up. Dundee have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
In with a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Van Basten. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Figo. Figo. That is lovely. Araujo, too strong for his opponent there. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge. Still goalless at the moment. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now, can he find a finish? Pull it. Kaka. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Van Basten. Chouameni. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! He's delivered all right! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Dundee have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Vieira. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Dundee clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Dundee head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rudiger gets it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Vieira cuts it out. Maldini. Pull it. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Scholes very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Scholes. Shot could... Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Araujo makes the interception. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. Figo. Oh, well played. Luis Suarez has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge! Oh, should have put that away.
Rummenigge
Fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba. Oh, sweet feet.
Dundee merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Hits one! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's had a hit! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Has a go! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To turn a deficit into a lead. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way...